Good afternoon, duplicants. Alright. You're zoomed back at this fight. Actually, don't get the nice Oni music. And today is going to be like extra chaotic. Unfortunately. We've got this just hit full release. Astroneer may be releasing, but only released first, so tough. This is also not easier to pause because I may have to take a call at some point here, and then I have to get off early to do the thing tonight, and yeah. Pitch a peppermint, yeah, we'll just deal with that. Here's that poor security door. Also, after I went off, I realized that I'm like trying to pump down this carbon dioxide from here to make sure this carbon dioxide survives, and I don't know where it's going precisely. I think what may have happened is we depressurized a bit. It got up to the carbon skimmer, then we repressurized and pushed it back down. Point is, we had to move our fridges. So actually, a one-time refill from here might work, but I've also been essentially throwing away this carbon dioxide into my carbon skimmer, and actually, we might end up filling this up first just because of where that thing is, which isn't really that big a deal. As long as we never have to go down there without suits. Alright. There we go. Seems like it might be performing a little bit better without the debug stuff in it. But maybe that's also an aspect of how long it's been running. So, oh, actually, man, we've been getting a little bit of gas that escaped. That's disappointing. But we've got this set up, so we've been working on... Oh, actually, I guess I had a lot of the pipe. The issue was, I had to decide if I wanted to try and take that through this mess, or up through here into this pipe. Because right now, we're actually getting enough from... Well, this pump keeps breaking. So the other thing I have to work on is... Okay, so these are starting to do that. We're actually chilling this a little bit, which is... Yeah, we're starting to get some temperature management of the pump itself, despite this. And then we might need to shut these down soon. It's going to be a question of when we start getting hydrogen in here. And this actually looks close enough I can just... Oh, the Wheezeworts are pushing air up. So that's going to make it hard to get everything. But it looks like... Well... I should have set this up with separate switches, I guess. Yeah, we're starting to get like around half hydrogen. Below 0? Wait. How does that not work? Okay, below 1. Wait, current pressure 0? What? Okay, that slipped through. Oh no, this is a hydro sensor. That's right. I wanted just to be... So it's going to count as 0, so fine, yeah. I was thinking Atmos sensor for some reason. So we got a decent... I mean, I could have kept pumping out. We just would have gotten a lot of hydrogen as well. But this is rough. Well, maybe I should. Because there's still a bit of oxygen down here, which is actually going to be what they're picking up at this point. And as long as we're shipping out oxygen... And I guess I should have set up a recycler filter on this for the hydrogen. Would have been fine for an automation setup. Hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. Oh, we got some liquid in here. But I'd have to have them open this up to go in. Naphtha. Oh, that's right. I started to build these, then realized it could melt, and they didn't get it in time. Alright, well. Down here should be cold enough. We lost some pressure here, but that should gradually restore here. Alright. A little bit of a hitch there. Or up, there's just nothing in that layer. Alright, do we want to go through that same pipe? Well, I think it's going to take quite a few power plants to be able to use an entire pipeline of natural gas. So what would my benefit to going through here be? I can bring it from a different direction. Oh. Oh, and this is overpressure already. Okay. So we got a lot down there. Oh, I guess I figured at some point we would have to kind of roll over the edge. Alright, this was for spill prevention, but we can do that. And then we can do a little of this. Now, at some point, we actually have to... So that's step over from there, that's step over from there, so maybe they'll kind of roll it over. Which way is the pipe going to go? Do we do it all into one long pipe? Well, I guess one of the things I eventually want to do is actually set up a storage chamber somewhere. Oh, this one's going again. So we can capture everything that we put out. So this is a big open space. Let's see, this is going to go back that way. And my peak transmission rate, or my peak output rate of these, 273. Well, yeah, pump is 500. So if these were all three going at once, a single pipeline. Oh. Yeah, you've got a lower eruption period. Well, actually, yeah, that's only the average. So it'll pump out a lot, and then it'll stop, and we should be good for a little bit. Oh man, I had a bunch escape here. Ooh, we're actually getting some water level there. So if we do a gas storage tank, like somewhere over here. This is all going to be hot gas. Actually, I could use the Abyssalite Wall for part of it. In which case, we're going to want to... So that would be a little bit of an area. I'm trying to decide how much... Also... Still working on that stuff. How is... Okay, carbon dioxide levels rebuilding a little bit. There might even be enough so far that we can go ahead and shut this down. And it will probably actually be faster to deconstruct that vent than to have somebody go up and around and disable the pump. Just because of locality. Jobs mastered, miner, architect. Can we perchance... was that Gossman or Devon? Okay. I'm probably gonna want an architect. Got a lot of couriers right now. Almost everyone has done this. I'm just not sure who hasn't. Probably one of our ranchers. Marie, Gossman, Harold, Devon, Ashcan, Max, Ari, Catalina, Lindsay? No, Lindsay's done it. So these guys are all down here because they've mastered it, I think. Marie, Harold, Ashcan, Joshua Banny. Ada or Nails, maybe? Okay, so Ada's got to get up there. So he's done all of that. You know, I had moved some people out of the engineering path. And we should probably have somebody in here doing the tune-ups. Oh, he actually needs that. Okay, cool. Then we need to move somebody out of here. So the highest skilled people have probably done it already. Yeah. Oh wait, Meep. Meep? Meep. And then is that Joshua hasn't done that. Get our ranching understudy going. Alright, I didn't leave anybody out, did I? Okay. Oh, we're trying to sweep this out so we can use some of the Abyssalite. And I'm going to want to use some of this for a hydrogen tank, too. So I might want to grab that polluted water, but I've got enough water here right now. And we're starting to get back to the level where we could safely use these fridges. This is still taking its time to move down. Also, our food has gone down since we stopped using some of the basic stuff and feeding the surplus to hatches. Oh. Okay, we've got some raw stuff. We've got some straight up meat. Yeah, it's available. So maybe I'm gonna need to have a cook for a little bit. The other stuff has been getting done. Oh, fried mushrooms. I mean, we're feeding them to hatches, but they're less important cooking-wise. Stuffed berries are fine. Pepper bread is fine, although I'm not sure I want that using my... Sleep, we got a lot right now. Oh, actually, they're cooking it anyway. And then this... It's like, it's something to do with meal, but it's less important cooking-wise. And then omelets... Yeah, omelets are still good. Yeah, fried mushrooms and berries are kind of below standard right now. Oh, and how is my ranch populations doing? 7. Alright, so we need to stop cracking... Oh! They updated this menu. Okay, so... You kind of had to guess what it was before? Because I still don't have individual art for the eggs, strangely enough. Stone hatchling egg, yeah. So you need to back off on that for a little bit, so we can actually hatch the next one. So is that going to be? No, these are the same. Ah. Iron to steel. Never mind the carbon and lime. It doesn't even look like the eggshells. So it's a little bit off-putting there. Oh. Oh, yep, and sand. Okay. A remastered rancher. We just go to seasoned rancher. Ah. So I can bring that down here. I can bring that in there at their own pipes. So actually, what I want to do with this is I want to bring it up here into the tank. And I'm almost wondering. Let's see, gases I want to keep. I might want to do a hydrogen collection, a natural gas collection. And maybe I could centralize chlorine for doing my filter, so that's currently easy enough to get. But I'm feeling like this is going to be too small. So maybe I could do... Morning! Sedimentary is fine for here. They've got that cleaning done. You know, if this isn't super insulated, it'll probably be fine. Oh, we are going to need service access to this. So if this is oxygen, I think natural gas sits below oxygen. So we are in fact going to want an entry from somewhere above. Sweep all this. I mean, the plants, they're not going to do very well, but they're not really in the way. Alright, we're mostly done with this one, so I can get that out of the way. Oh, bunker tile has a new appearance. That's cool. I don't know that I'm ever going to have. And let's go ahead and do this just for extra coverage. So we're gonna want... Could I have them come into one vent? If I'm concerned about one pipe, I might want to have... See, that one's going to come from there. So I have you going down here. I come back out, bring this one... I did not set myself up well here. I could probably change the pressure when this is dormant, suck it all out. You know what, actually... Let's get these a little bit in. So you can go there. Yeah, I could jump the other one down over here. And I don't know where my other one's going to come in right now. So actually that will be able to reach things. I guess I don't need the door here yet. Except as much as I can start pumping out the other gases. And I think one pump will be sufficient to supply the power generators. I just want to be able to burst in the stuff from here when they're running if need be. And I guess a central location would actually be better if we end up running out. And for inside here, that's fine. Ventilation. Now, I've been doing insulated pipes so far. And how hot is this? What beep was that? Oh, I think I know what that was. That was them saying, "Hey, this release just happened." Okay. I've got an extra number of windows today. Alright, what? What? Oh, you know what? Well, I typically have this set to buildings, although I think I must have been destructing pipe there? Oh, maybe there was a... We're using tile for that. I don't know. Oh, we were trying to see... 31, 47... Ambient temperature... I mean... the best insulated pipe probably doesn't matter. Wait, what? I think there's a bug. When you build a pipe through a wall, it removes the tile. And what's more, I only planned a pipe through there, and it removed the tile. Hopefully they don't remove these tiles. Apprentice miner. end up bringing our other thing through. Oh, we got our stone hatchling egg. How are other populations doing? So it's 7, 8, 3. So you should show as none available. Okay. Okay, our meat is going down. So we're cooking. Oh, we got 3 smooth. Ooh, I'm not auto doing smooth right now. All right. So that will give us. Actually, well, ultimately gets us. Ooh. 700. And there have been some things I've wanted to get coverage on. We've just got to dig our way back out. Oh man, what a mess. I might need to go over this. So if we can actually get up here, I can try to provide some coverage for that thing. Alright, so this is a small thing, but then I might prefer to do a ladder up over this stuff, and then go through these. And then ladder down to here, maybe? And hope they don't trap themselves down here. Seems like something a dupe would do. Oh. Never mind down here. Okay, you're not... Yeah, he can probably get down there. Man, look at him build. Have I ever seen a dupe this efficient before? Delivering materials, digging, building, taking a nap. Oh, yep, he's trapped. Really? You've got that same material. Where is your path breaking, dude? Yep, that's it. This is the same material he's using for all this stuff. Or was it actually there that it broke? Morning. So I just kept them up all night. I don't know how that got in there. Meteors need to, like, go through things. Well, we still got a lot of work done. Alright, the ice condenser is kind of working. Although we're still getting a lot of heat out here. Ooh. Oh, we don't have insulation there. Well, or if we did have insulation there... this is not. And we want... well, this is actually shielded, so we want that for better insulation. Alright, so what are we working on here? Got a pipe, got a pipe. I'm probably going to do... We want to empty... Oh. I already got some natural gas in here. I'd swear this wasn't here before. Oh, they probably went in here for materials, didn't they? Power. So I get a straight shot through with tiles. Oh, we've actually got a lot of gold now. Alright, so we're hardly ever going to be doing stuff here. This will start to become visible coming around the corner. You know what? At the risk of losing a little bit of gas. Well, and they're going to have to go in here to build the actual wire. You know what? I could run off of that until I get a chance to do better. Oh, I never run this all the way down. I mean, they'll be down here somewhat, but this is going to be kind of a service area. Oh, no, 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 not that wire. Oh, I still need to get... Oh, you know what? Well, yeah, I do need another filter. So can I do this? I can use this output, though. Yeah, I still don't have a good system for dealing with backups, and this is definitely going to be the thing that's going to deal with backups. So you're going to come here. We're going to filter the natural gas up. So in that sense, it's all a little bit misaligned. And the rest go out there. And once again, it's actually sort of easier to end up doing this. And maybe I'll think about that later. Maybe sometime we can vacuum this down. Ventilation. I think we're going to probably end up doing that. We do have to get the emptying circuit going, which actually means this is going to have to be hooked in so we can actually output that. Are you? I see an unreachable here. Yep, there's a bug. If you build a pipe through an insulated tile, it destroys the tile. Well, that's priority 9. So anybody who's building... Oh, we swept all our materials out of this side. Although we're gonna have some more sweeping to do too. Oh, we actually used enough. Okay, they got over here and then more meteors came. Good thing nobody got trapped. Alright, Mafic Rock. You know what? At the moment, I can actually get a faster door out of this. Oh, there was iron here. I could have built metal tiles. Oh well. Ran a bit of water. And, you know, I might want to keep my escape hatch here. Since we seem to be dealing with some debugs at the moment. And how are our rooms doing? 7, 8, still incubating an egg. We got another smooth. Wow. The priority 9 tiles are just now being done. Alright, and then... Yeah. Well, I guess it's convenient during construction. I'll eventually want to lock it. We're not even getting the power out of it. Okay. But yeah, performance is doing much better. Might actually want to take the top off of that to avoid trying to avoid. Oh. And we're going to need the ladder there as well. Alright, we're getting a decent supply of water at least. Alright, and how is... Oh, yeah, we had the breakthrough over here, so that's been partially fixed. You know what I could do? If I take that out and put a ladder here, they might actually be able to finish these. Ooh. I wonder if I could, like, air gap this or something. Oh, you know what? if I actually remove the wallpaper in here, and maybe only some of the wallpaper, then this becomes a non-temperature transmitting vacuum. Yep. Ooh. Let's not go out there for a little bit. Still got meteors going off. Well, they're starting to fill it up with regolith. Wherever they have transit, anyway. Yeah. Might need some bunker tile over there, too. Alright, so what we got here? We've got pumps going. So we'd like to get this pretty well emptied out. Oh, you know what? What we know from oxygen generation is that you can actually get 2 pumps servicing a thing. Although the gases in here are so mixed that I don't know you'd get a whole lot out of that. You'd almost have to do like some lightweight filtering on it. Oh. And we actually backed up on the gas. Alright, well we got most of the stuff out. It'll eventually... You know what? If we just start pumping natural gas in here... No, it'll all get pushed into one corner or the other. Although, if I did 2 pumps, like one at the top, one at the bottom... That would probably do a pretty good job of filtering all the different gases. Outlines have this weird thing where sometimes they... no. Maybe not all the way at the bottom. Give it a little bit of room to grab gases. So then we're gonna have you. And you. And now we have to redo all the power. Well, that one's actually pretty easy. And then this one will go away. I should probably have... This is just the positioning of it that we happen to have. But I might want more queuing space there. But this one will just be able to put stuff in whenever it matches, I guess. And that will actually allow us to remove extreme gases from either end. And then, I think, well... I should probably finish construction before I start putting... Oh gosh, it's anything! Really? Oh, you know what? I probably did do sedimentary rock. Oh, I just canceled my wires. So now it's going to just overwrite destroy it again. You know what? I don't want to deal with this bug right now. I guess I'm going to have to like build ladders nearby every time I want to build something through a wall. Ooh, does that mean this wall's gonna go? Weird, okay. So probably this pump's gonna get blocked out. Yeah, so that's shipping all its carbon dioxide now. This one still needs a little bit more power, and then it's not gonna be able to ship anything unless it gets carbon dioxide. And then we want to sweep this again. Although this pump is essentially pointless now. Yeah, it's going to be down to whether it can get there. No, I guess it's taking turns. Sticking its stuff in there. You know, when it gets carbon dioxide, it can merge. Oh, it actually is getting carbon dioxide. Wow. Oh, yes, that was probably what was left after that. Oops. Ooh. Well, no, I could still get into here from this side. That should be fine. Alright, so we're still getting materials out. And I guess we will have to go into here again when we get the other vent setup going. Oops. And there's no urgency on this. There's that one piece down here. It should be able to get over there. Oh, and have we hatched our hatch yet? Critter 7, 8. Ooh, well, maybe another one died. We did build them all up at once at one time. Sleep week grain's gone down a bit. Actually, I suppose having this vent here right near the door probably isn't the greatest thing. Because we're going to end up with really high pressure there. Alright, and it's probably not going to be worth, after the initial pump out, running these things for small amounts of stuff. They should be able to get there. Alright, if activate, if above 500. If above 500, and we're still waiting on... Yeah, I can see the outlines there. So now we should be at a point where most of the gas is out of here. And... Ooh, I'm gonna have to arrange to cut this and then pump it out. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to cut this and pump it out too. Wait, why is this... How is this confused? Oh. Yeah, because of this. So I have a little bit get out there. Oh, and then this pipe nicely emptied itself. Yeah, because it's taking priority. We've got plenty of room to take it. So get that one first. Wow, okay. Get this one, please. Thank you. Alright, now the rest of this should be safe to remove. Oh, we actually got a little bit of stuff out of here. And we just need a little bit of encouragement to that one to leave. So we actually got a lot of queued up natural gas here. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah, we're maintaining serviceable temperatures. That might end up being too much cooling for maintenance levels. And then as this gas gets compressed, it will be able to turn on and pump it out. Okay, you're idle. Excellent. Yeah, so now we've got a big old reservoir. And whenever our vents go, they're not going to overpressure. So the other interesting thing is that I don't technically need to filter these because we've got filtering in the reservoir. I mean, I guess it's good not to be getting mixed gases in here, but I could, since I'm going to filter it anyway, I could, well, if I vacuum this first, I could do it, but... Alright, and let's reduce the number of places we can open this. But yeah, I could go in and rewire things so that all filtering happened here, because we kind of got both corners covered. And that would save me some power on gas filters. Perhaps while they're dormant, we can vacuum it out. You're definitely not dormant. How is 7, 8 egg working? Alright, now we have a definite target for this. We've got good carbon dioxide levels again. So I can probably take this out and then use this little route here to get the pipe in. Alright, so yeah, so actually, you know, what I do want to do is I want to disable this so it doesn't pump more. Then we get the vent back and let it all run out. Hopefully this is enough storage. And that will act as a sort of power, a big old power battery for being able to run natural gas plants. Oh, I still have to get in here to construct the other vent. Oh well. Morning. Alright, but that means that we are going to be... I routed this thing a little bit awkwardly, I guess, but... ooh. This... Oh, yeah, this is actively disabled. There is still some chlorine here, though. I might need a source of that at some point. So right now, I'm going to have to do some jumps there. And I could kind of come up... Oh, man. Is it all ventilation and all tiles? Or is it just the insulated tiles that get deconstructed? Seems to be just insulated tiles. Oh, and I had a project going. Okay, no meteors right now. Oof. Well, I mean, we've got some ladder here, but still. They, knocked a little hole there. Oof. Another little hole there. And let's knock some of that out. I might actually need some ladder here just because of how these things tend to work. It's gonna likely... Oh. Well, I guess, you know... If there's lots of regolith here, we don't actually... Yeah. As long as there's regolith there, we don't actually have to do any of that. This thing's actually starting to worry me a little bit. That looks like it... Oh. Yeah, that took another hit. Alright, so that one was like 30 cycles to dormant. This one is 63 cycles to dormant. I guess I just have to start building this, as ugly as it is, as it's going to be. This is an ice biome. Was an ice biome. Ooh. There's a sleet wheat there. I mean, it's probably not long for the world, but... we can hope, we can try. And we do not want to take this through insulated tile, unless we want to... I mean, these are places where we could rebuild the tile, wouldn't be a big deal. Alright, so we're trying to get you up here. And this pipe is now empty. Oh, but we kind of... This is going to be another hot vent, isn't it? Which is why we're making insulated pipe. 86 degrees? Out at 150? Yeah. So I guess we can't really reuse that pipe anyway. Ventilation. Let's bring it in a little bit different level than just right in front of the pump. Oh. Well, this is very sad. I forgot about that. Alright, so I guess we're going to have to do this in a slightly less efficient way. I could just bring it in here. It's just a very constrained spot. And then because we've got this build bug with insulated walls, you know, they can build that. Oop. This is not going to be super important for insulation. Would not want a vent here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through an insulated wall somewhere. So I guess we're just gonna have to eat rebuilding everything. And this bay is base, so let's insulate it a little bit better going through the main area here. I actually want to go through the tile because I don't want to have to rebuild it all. Well, that's actually this tile is not going to be a big deal because it was just extra insulation. It's not really a wall to anything. But either I need to take out some tile there, which I guess we can do, and then maybe jump up around here. Alright, now we rebuild all our insulated tile. Oh? Is it only tiles built today? Or tiles built with sedimentary rock? Oh, did we dig through some stuff that melted? Or did we bring in some hot materials? Yeah, we brought in some hot materials. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I insulated this area off to try and get this cool, which means there was no cooling available for this spot. I guess. Also, we lost a lot of our abyssalite here. So, this stuff, we're pretty well covered there. Could be insulated. And if it's not too hot, it's too hot. I could try to do a vacuum seal. And we're nowhere near getting actual vacuum here. Well, I might have to move this forward temporarily to vacuum seal this. Maybe it won't be as bad when we get this insulated tile in. Frankie, seasoned miner. Oh, the screen is so terrible. Frankie? Frankie, okay. Who hasn't done seasoned miner? Marie, Harold, Ashcan, Benny. Oh, can Benny dig? Benny cannot dig. Okay. We've almost got some ranchers done. Lindsay's been looking to move around. Can you also not dig? Why am I blind? Which means Frankie is going to, at the moment, is going to have to go be our plumber for a bit. Ooh. Are any of my couriers eligible for this? Marie, Harold, Ashcan, Benny. Marie, Harold, Ashcan. There we go. Yep. Courier, just our basic move stuff, and then where? Frankie's still there. Could we... that will establish a basic air barrier. And then start pumping this cavity out. I'm gonna have to put my transformer back now. It's apparently melted something. And then we can, if we can do that, we can open this door, vacuum that out. Oh. I guess I could also try to set up an automation lock. Be a little bit tricky, but probably be doable. Meteors keep falling on my head. This poor steam. Alright, I got pretty good coverage over here. Oh, and how is... Okay, we're still waiting on that. Oh, she got a little bit of gas. Interestingly enough. Oh, we haven't opened this yet because there was no place for it to go. No. What I wanted to do first was open this, which I should have done a while ago. And vacuum this place completely. Then I might want to close this off so that we don't have this dangerous sand here. Oh, and did I ever put a filter on you? I did not. Which is okay, because I've got filtering there, and I was actually... Oh, when they're dormant, I want to remove filters from the other ones, so we can just have one filter protecting our generators. Wow. So probably this is just the batteries controlling usage, which means that we would have power available to handle some larger industrial scale projects. Like, we can run... Oh. You're desperately trying to make more steel, which is hard. How's my eggs doing? Okay, we've got stone hatchling eggs. How are we on stone hatchlings? 8. 8. Stone hatchling. Crack all those eggs. We're down to 3 stone, or 3 smooths again. We've got iron, we've got gold. We're making iron and gold. So now I've got the power for this. What I don't have is water output. So what I might need to do is set some of these up at other places. Well, using water for this is not great. I should probably be using polluted water because it has a higher... Because actually, I have had state change events, especially on the steel. Depending on my input water. Yeah, the 58 degree water might be the stuff that steams off. Idle. Alright, seasoned rancher. You're almost ready to go into rancher position. You're not trapped somewhere, are you? You're in base. You're in base. Well, that means all the cooking's done. We've actually built some algae. We're actually going up in coal because the coal has been... And I guess I can keep it around as emergency power. Yeah, so what is our next project? Well, I haven't done glass yet, but I'm gonna need... we're down to micrograms. It's probably fine. So let's... do that. And what are you? Sandstone. Should be fine. Well, they are going to open this up a little bit here. While they're working. Then we'll get all of this stuff into that room. Actually, are you dormant? You are dormant. So actually, this would be about as good a time as any to analyze that. And I think that we've got somebody who's mastered this. Who can we spare? Well, since people are idle. Meet Murray Frankie. Ooh. Meet Marie Frankie, none of the above. Well, they are doing that job. So let's do that. And I might actually want to start training some of the people on science stuff. All right, we need a project. How am I gonna cool glass? That's one question. Steel. Oh, I could just start making more ranches. How is my minerals doing? Because we're kind of doing stone hatches right now. Oh, do you guys need abyssalite? Because I'm really not using that. Because it seems it's kind of OP. You do not eat abyssalite. You eat obsidian. Ooh, my igneous is actually... Well, I mean, there's more igneous I can dig up. Got a lot of sedimentary. I might actually want to... How's granite? Granite, we can go for a little while. So getting some people ranching would be one way to use up some time. I'd have to think about... Oh, I can get some people composting. Alright, so I want to see if I can get seeds visible here. So that I don't keep getting blocked out. Thimbleweed. 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 Compost, well, maybe not all of them, but most of them. Did we get it under 100 at least? And there's just no bulk compost command right now. But that is a space where I might, well, I have to move the bathroom. Now, actually, the Dreco Ranch is pretty much dead at this point. I don't think I'm necessarily going to find any more Drecos, so that could maybe be torn apart and rebuilt into a hatch ranch. Since they're about the only creature I have left. Yeah. All right. Well, that will keep the composters busy for a little bit, hopefully. Yeah, and this has been... What are you blocked on? Irrigation. Oh, that's right. I'd swear I had water in that pipe. Oh, maybe all these... No, that one's got polluted water. But if the tile gets water in it... So in general, water is fine to go through there. It's just this branch. It's a problem. Let's see. I think the automation-based filter, since this backs up on both ends even, would not be effective here. Well, maybe we can solve this manually once here. Oh, but then... Actually... What is... comfort range? Oh. They like it cold. Oh. Well then. I did not realize that. Let's try one over here to start with, because we've also got this. Well, not that it's actually making that big a difference. So yeah, actually let's make it over here since that one's going to be there. But they do not like it hot. And I really have no need for the pinch of pepper nuts now. So yeah, this thing is just going to be kind of a... Oh, and what is the... 94... Oh, because of this, yeah. So yeah, this is going to be like a... just a total rebuild. So we want to deconstruct, turn this back into insulated. And we're going to have to make a mess. We're going to have to make a lot of messes here, I think. Well, we've got a couple of plumbers now. Yep, I know it's very confused. Although I guess that's one way to empty it. Plumbing. Yeah, because I don't think there's any Drecos left on the map. Although we do still have to get down here a little bit. Oh. Yeah, you guys were working your way down there. We can use sedimentary for this. Let's see, these are exposed. See, that I don't think is exposed. Maybe we try to do that and block it off. Just to save how much we'd have to deal with right now. Oops. Job mastered. Oh, we actually mastered tenured scientists. We could potentially get somebody else in there for the sake of the experience. Oh, and it's done. So I think you were a courier at one point. All right. Oh, you're available for Joshua. So Max and Ada. Is Ada the person who had not done this? I think maybe. Wow. She never even gotten to Gopher. Alright, is there... Okay, we got a plumber. Harold. Lyra? No, Lyra's eligible. Ashcan. No, Ashcan's eligible. Frankie. And then you guys, I guess, make up our delivery people. Who hasn't... Well, it's hard to tell who hasn't done plumber. I can tell who's not eligible for plumber. That would tell you something. Oh, we actually have to figure out where that is in here. Lyra? No, I misread that. Okay. Marie Harold Ashcan. Yep, no. Well, Marie Harold Ashcan. Nope, they all done it. Okay. Oh, all right, so we analyzed this. It is dormant for 1.2 cycles. Perfect. So we want to get this back to closed. And then this can be open. Oh, looks like we finally got that plant. Maybe the water got the plant. And how is our gas supply doing? Oh, I forgot. I also wanted to get... Wow. I also wanted to get maybe some fertilizer synthesizer going. Then again... we've actually been making some dirt from recycling the seeds. Pity, maybe I could have kept the Drecos going a little while longer. Although it was going down pretty fast. Aww. Thanks to lag, the dig didn't actually take. Alright. So the next project would be to... take another chunk of this, I guess, as a hydrogen tank. Man, well, I mean, I know we had the backlog, but this is like actually So this is where I need to actually use power, because we're recycling off right now. So the main reason to centralize hydrogen right now would just be to save dupe time running out to do the tune-ups. I mean, I guess if this thing overpressures, then we just say we've got a nice battery of power and call it done. Idle for 25, for 57, wow. So yeah, these look bad for full-time generators. But we don't have full-time generators right now. I guess I should have actually put this on the other side, but whatever. It accomplishes the basic purpose of saving power. So you're good, you're good. This isn't getting hammered anymore. This thing's worrying me a little bit. This thing has some coverage. I could maybe add some tile here to cover it against a little more side swipes. So yeah, refined metal. I'm not yet able to replace. I need higher volume refining for all of my gold in order to go through and replace all this stuff with conductive wire. Oh. Oh. Wait, wire? How are you... What did I do? Oh, only this one, which runs rarely. Can get this water. I might actually want to have it in here. We'll see. That's an extra outlet for the water. Oh, which reminds me, how is the base carbon dioxide levels? Okay, those looking good again. Okay, that's another outlet for water. Oh, it is a confused outlet, though. So we're going to have to do that and maybe make a mess. Well, I mean, I guess that could still make this entire thing confused. We'll have to see. Oh. Yeah, so what do you do about that? Maybe in here, so both of these things are going in. And then splitting off to up and down. Well, I guess the simpler solution would have been to make this steel and this gold. But this is the one that's set up to limit the amount of... Oh, that's up to limit the amount of gold we produce. I might not want to do that. We'll see. Yep, not ventilation. Okay, and now we can get refining the gold again, because we've, well, this pipe is filled up now. But we'll be able to have an additional outlet for some of the water. Oh, we got some cold water. Which I think has been backing up. Oh, no, I guess our water level dropped enough at some point. Alright, and this view, unfortunately, the plumbing view does not actually show you the contents of the pipe. I know, I think it's the germ view doesn't show you the... Oh. There's actually no germs in there. Could I set up a automation sensor that could tell me germ, no germ, with a reasonably safe failover in case of backups? Oh, do we make some steel? Yep, we can make a steel door. Alright, so we're depressurizing this and you're on. So this has a really high peak time. Okay, this doesn't tell us the intercycle time. 193 seconds of 723. So this actually is outputting faster than the pump. Oh, nope, went down to idle. But only during its peak output. Okay, it's a little bit warm. Alright, so I think hydrogen storage is not going to be... Well, getting a hydrogen power plant would be a thing. Oh. So this is pretty much nominal temperature here. I could probably do a Wheezeworks cooling room nearby if I needed to. Oh, speaking of Wheezeworks, we discovered that hatches like it cold. And we can copy that. Alright, so this was initially to cool off hot materials, which we seem to have mostly done. But I wouldn't say it's too cold there. Ooh, crash. Ooh. And now the question is, Astroneer update queued. How much time do we have left? We got some. Let's see, no sign of my other contact. Okay. All right, well, I think it's time for me to take a break. Update on public. Somebody already got a video out. Patch notes. Okay, tutorial experience. UI. Plant formations. Multiplayer game sessions. Oh. Yeah, that might actually be a good opportunity to switch over and do a little bit of that. Let me take a break here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think clips are going to work too well while I am downloading that. What do we have? We got you. We've got, that might work. I don't know. And then we'll see if this works. All right. Back in a little bit. All right, so the download's not working too good. I think I'm gonna change when I change games. I do actually like to break the VOD. So I'm gonna drop a little bit, change the titles, and then return in a moment.